Good morning from Cairo, Egypt. We are here at the Grand Egyptian Museum. Never been here before. This has been the most expensive thing to do here in Cairo, Egypt, costing over 2,000 Egyptian pounds. This is the brand new museum, and I'm going to tell you why it costs so much, because nobody is here. Let's see what it looks like. Are you ready for this?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Let's go and have a look at the Grand Egyptian Museum, Cairo. Come on. So I'm not sure whether we're early, whether it's out of season, but I feel like I'm in one of them. I feel like I'm in Korea. You know when you see the videos of Korea where like everything's empty? There's nobody here at all. So they've got to make their money back somehow, because this building is, it's absolutely huge. Look at it. Look at the size of it. You can see the pyramids from over there, and that's where we're heading today. But we came here first because it looks incredible. So we start here at this big sphere. Again, I'm not sure what it is, but it's huge. And there's some kind of place in here, look. And we've got all the information on the wall. This is the Hanging Obelisk. I ain't got a clue what that was, have you?
No idea.
There was some writing on the wall, but you could barely see it. As I always say in these videos where I show you these places, I ain't no historian. If you want that, I'll go off to the Discovery Channel. This is Mr TravelON, just having a look with his eyes and wondering what the world's all about. And you wait till we get to the pyramids, because, well, you know I'm crazy. I've got all these conspiracy theories, haven't I? And I bet we're going to see some in here. So we had a good taxi ride down here, actually. We've been using Uber. It was good, it was all right.
Pretty good. Mental around the roads there.
Mental around the roads. Jack's had a right eye-opening. Honestly, this place is so, it's so surreal. Like literally, you've got poverty next to these huge places. And it makes me wonder where the money's being spent and why it isn't being spent on the people that are living in places like that. And that looks like a good property, considering what we've seen on the way in. It's a terrible, terrible place. Here we go. Let's get inside. Right, come on. Brand spanking new, this place. If anybody's been here before, let us know in the comments. Or is this the first time that you've seen it?
Whoa.
Wow. Look at the size of this place. This is unbelievable. Look at that. And it just goes to show that they can build places like this in Egypt. They just can't seem to deal with the amount of people they have here. Wow, look at that. It's absolutely huge. Wow. So there's some kind of water feature here. And like I've said in previous videos where we visited the normal museum, that is how big people were in these days. I'm telling you that now. They were giants. Every statue that you see, it's got massive feet. And every statue that you see has had the nose half removed. I don't think that was one that was dug up, to be fair. That looks like it's been made. So it's really peaceful when you come from the hell of Cairo in here, fully air conditioned, really nice posh shops there. We're going to have a look in them in a bit. A couple of guided tours. And I'm not sure if these are actual statues. They look too good to be actual things that they've dug up. I mean, if they have dug them up, you've got to question the size of them, haven't you? But surely not. Maybe it is. So it is actually a real thing. It was recovered from the ocean. So this was found on the bed of the ocean, where we know the aliens are from. Come on, people. You can't tell me that there wasn't something going on back in the days. Look at the size of the feet. So interesting though, isn't it? Aliens? Giants?
Yeah, probably aliens. Wait to see the
Do you actually think there's aliens or giants, or are you just...
There's something.
Ah.
Maybe none of what you just said.
What we got here, look. Oh, we've got a food court, I think, there. We're getting stair experts here, so we could take that escalator, but, well, if we want to go up there, we've got to see close up. Wow, look at the size of these. So I think these were in the old museum last time, because I was looking around for these things. Because I came here with Mrs TravelON on our honeymoon, and I was looking around because I remember seeing them, and I thought they're not here. So they've moved all the big statues and all the main things here, including Tutankhamun, but it said it was closed on the ticket. So this statue is one of the kings, okay? And it says on there that these are two princesses at his feet. So why would they do that? Why would they make that so big? Look at the size of his legs and have the actual princesses that small. And they're all massive. And I'm sorry to gab on about this, but why is the nose gone again? Look at these ones. The amount of steps we've done on this tour, my legs will soon look like that. Look at the size of it. That is crazy. So it's really peaceful here. A few guided tours going on. Jack's taking it all in. Look at the bloody size of the place as well. Mad, isn't it? But it's super interesting to see these statues. Let me know in the comments, what do you think? We will get some boffins on that will sort of comment the history of things and stuff, but I say what I see, and I see something weird. I see something that's not quite right for me, but there you go. Look at the size of these. And again, these are like columns, doorways. My door ain't that high. Is anybody else's? More steps. More steps, look. Get the legs working. So interesting. The Sphinx usually shows a king's head with a lion's body, and were a magical symbol of royal power. Look at that. They are, look, these two have been on the pop, look, they're legless. Bloody hell. He's next to something with a bird's head, look. What the hell is that? Here's some more gods, look. There you go. If that doesn't scream aliens, I don't know what does. I can't convince you. I cannot convince you. Either these gods actually existed and they were roaming the earth during this time, and this is what they look like. And if the pyramids are so to scale as they report, then surely these are to scale as well. And they're all absolutely gigantic. So this lady, I've just heard the tour guide say, has got the face of a woman and the ears of a cow. It's a bit like Mrs TravelON, isn't it? But like the alley hop shops that I keep saying. There you go. It's the Egyptian Mrs TravelON just before she evolved in to the full one. Only the ears in Egyptian times. It's going to kill me. Right, we're almost at the top of these stairs, and then I'll get you a full view. Bloody hell, there's more. Big old place. I would say it's worth the money. It wasn't too bad. Oh wow, look at that. We can see our first sight of the pyramids over there. I'm going to take you over there in a minute. Jack's going straight over, look, he's excited. And this is the view from up the top of the stairs. Well worth it. Wow. Look at that. Right, wait till you see this now. Stand by for our first sight of the pyramids. And that is where we're heading today. Wow. Look at that. That is unbelievable. Look at that for a view. I can't wait to get over there and start exploring. Right, it goes on and on. It goes on and on. We're in a complete gallery area here, look. Super, super modern. Let me know in the comments, what do you prefer? If you haven't already watched the old Egyptian museum, or the famous Egyptian museum, the main one, do you prefer that, the old rustic sort of ancient feel to it in an ancient sort of building, or do you like this new modern look? For me, I think you can see more here, as in more things stand out, and I think it's a little bit more comfortable. I don't know. Let me know in the comments, what do you prefer, the old rough and ready, or this new one look? It's all the same stuff, to be honest, unless you're really sort of interested in learning all the history. Like Jack says, we come and have a little look and then that's it. That's it. See with our eyes. And if we've got questions, we'll ask. Or I'll just make it up as I go along. That seems to be the best way. Oh, here we go, look. This tells more of a story, look. Boats. Rowing. They look like they're carrying massive rocks or something, aren't they? Don't know, look. There's plenty going on here, look. The place never ends. I mean, it looked big from the outside, didn't it? But the bloody size of it here. Oh, what's this? So this shows the building of the pyramids, no? 3000 BC, 2940 BC. Wow, look at that. That's how it was built. My arse. There's definitely alien ships involved in there. Mind you, it did take thousands and thousands of years by the looks of it, look. You lead the way. Which way are you going? Jack's found a little place here, look, a little hideout. And apparently you can see the pyramids, so let's have a look. I've got squeaky shoes on. We both got squeaky shoes on. Wow, look at that. So that is where we're heading in a bit, literally after this.
Yeah.
Wow, there's a place out there you can have something to eat by the looks of it. There's a restaurant, I don't know. Look at that, there's buildings and everything. So we're just sort of taking it in now. It's, I mean, it's that same thing that I said in all the other videos. Is it better to have a guide to take you around these museums? I think it is if you're not on a time scale like us. Do you know what I mean? We're here to see as much as we can in 2 days. If we had like 4 or 5 days, I'd probably get a guide. So the guides sound like they really know what they're talking about, and of course you can ask questions and you know what you're looking at. But like I said, we're on a tight schedule. We've got today, we've got very little energy, and I don't think I could concentrate on a guide at the moment. So we are literally boom, boom, boom. We want to see as much as we can, grab as much as we can for you guys to see, and then get on to the next destination. But I think if we were sort of more chilled here, then I would certainly get a guide, no matter where we go. I think next time we might do that, make some more time and get a guide and get all the real information. Because otherwise, you lot, well, by the end of this video, you'll believe in aliens, flat earth, giants and everything. Don't get listening to me, I'm bloody barking mad. Jack's found another place that literally goes on for miles and miles. You don't know where to go, what to look at. But I know one thing that I'm going to look at. The toilets. Dying for a wee. My bladder.
Again?
Yes, again. I'm getting old, Jack. I'm not young like you anymore. Right, I always give you a toilet review, don't I? such a weirdo. Toilets are spotlessly clean, and in the urinals, ladies, you won't really understand urinals, but they've put stickers of these like three-dimensional flies. So you go in and you actually think there's a real fly on the urinal. It gives you something to aim at, and once you've aimed and hit it, you go, oh, it's a sticker. Top tip from Egypt. Don't want splashing? Put a fly in the urinal. He's going to go and have a look in a bit. You don't believe me. Right, Jack's got a theory that some of these things are fake, because this is a picture he took at the other museum, and this is that.
Exactly the same.
And it looks identical, like literally cracks and all. I don't know. It's like spot the difference, like a game of spot the difference. You might be right, Jack. I mean, to be fair, this lot could all be absolute nonsense, couldn't it? They could have made this. I don't believe anything in the world anymore, honestly. But it's so hard to live these days, isn't it? Because you don't know what's true. You don't know what's true. You can't trust the media. You can't trust the news. You can't trust the government. You can't trust history. You can't trust schools. I mean, what they're teaching us, or kids now, is what's been told to teach. Teach them this. Tell them this. Teach them this history. This. I don't know. I do believe quite a lot of this, so I'm definitely one of them that thinks there was something going on back then that they're trying to cover up. And there's a lot that they're trying to hide from us. I don't know. Do we really want to know? Maybe we should just crack on, eh? Try and get through this life in one piece. Do the best we can. Here's a lovely view, look, of Cairo over there. So we're sort of slap bang in the middle, look. It's a big built up area. Absolute madness. The roads don't look too bad down there. Look at these. Look at these ones. They are mad. Now that looks like something you see in the movies. That looks like an alien. For sure. This one's lost its head. I mean, you could stop at every single one and read what it is, but Jack had a go at me. He said, what, you're going to stop at every single one? I'm like, well, if it looks funny, yeah. It looks like an alien. I bloody am. But I don't think I'm sort of that type of person that's interested in every finer detail of, oh, who's this, what is it? But that's what a guide's for. And I would definitely recommend getting one. Whether you come in here, whether you go in, even, you know, somewhere normal. Benidorm. If you're going on a tour somewhere, go with a guide, go with a bus. Less stress getting there, take you to the main bits, point them out, tell you what you need to know, and you're back home for dinner. That's definitely the way forward. And soon you'll be able to book Benidorm and everywhere else on our website. Just a little plug while I'm walking around here, www.travelon.world. Use the code TTK, save yourself a little bit of money. Boom. Right, let's go. Right, so we came from Athens, didn't we? And we saw a lot of the Greek Museum. And this is where Greece meets Egypt. It's only a 2-hour flight, and these are the Greek people or gods, I don't know. But these look like normal people, don't they?
So reaching out to the Greco-Roman Empire.
Right, I'm going to show you this, look. So you've got the Egyptians meet the Greeks, look. And I've got to tell you something, because we've just found out something. So we definitely should have booked a guide, because I've just been listening to that geezer over there, and he's proper interested. But like I said, we haven't got all the time in the world, and I really haven't got the energy to listen. But just standing by there, we learn. And my question, this is another reason I haven't really booked a tour guide, because he'll go home and question his whole life, because the questions I'll be asking him will not be, if you tell me the history, it'll be like, were they aliens, were they giants? But anyway, he said that the Greeks came over as a request, not to invade Egypt, and they became friends and allies with the Egyptians. What makes me question is, why are the statues of the Egyptians looking like monsters, giants and aliens, and then the Greeks are actually looking like me and you? Do you see what I mean? Why are they making the statues so different? So that must be what they look like. So you imagine the Greeks coming over and seeing these weirdos, these gods, and saying, we want to be mates. And then they teamed up against the Persians. That's basically what I heard. There you go. Interesting, eh? Interesting. Definitely get a guide. You'll learn loads. Here you go. Here's some more Greeks. And they look more familiar. And they've all got their bloody noses, apart from that one that's missing half of it. Make it make sense. Jack's getting annoyed because he said he hasn't seen one mummy. Your mummy's at home, waiting for you to get back in one piece. I don't know how many pieces we're going to get back. Look what we found, Jack. Here you go. It's sort of a mummy. There you go. Near enough. That was good timing, wasn't it? So we've got some mummies here, look. I think there is anyway. God, I wonder if there is anybody in there.
Yeah.
When we went to the Egyptian Museum, we saw, like, you saw like an actual dead person, didn't we? It was like really weird. Well, we haven't found the human remains, but we found the remains of a bloody crocodile. Look, fossilised crocodile. Look at the bloody size of this. A crocodile mummy. Wow. The priest at Kama Abba bred crocodiles within the temple. So he could feed him with people, for sure. If I was a priest or a king, I'd definitely breed crocodiles and throw idiots in there. Now look, this one's all broken up, but they've sort of pieced it together. Look at that. I wonder if there's any more pieces flying around. I'm sure they'll add to it. Like bloody Lego. So a lot of them seem to have these aprons on. They call them aprons on the description. And doesn't that remind you of the Masons? The Masonic Lodge. They wear aprons, don't they? And they clearly know something that we don't. And I'd join the Masons if I could, but they do a lot of socialising. And I can't be bothered with any of that. But I'd like to know the secrets. Any Masons? Any Masons watching? Tell me the power of the apron, please. Look at this. There you go, this is a female. Well, it says daughter of Thummus and wife of Thummus. I don't know. That says it's a female, but it doesn't look like a bloody female to me, does it, yeah?
No.
Right, so we're heading back down now, and I'll show you the food court. Now, we are during Ramadan. So Jack's saying that there's no food places going to be open till 6. I'm not sure if they're serving food. What do you reckon?
I don't think so.
Well, it looks like me and Jack are doing Ramadan. We can't eat till 6. And are we going to eat in KFC for the sunset? That is the plan. The plan is to go to KFC for the sunset, believe it or not. If we make it that far, we might see you there. If we don't, and we get back, because we've got to be up at like 2 in the morning tomorrow. Jesus. To get to Abu Dhabi.
2 in the morning? It was 3 in the morning.
No, we've got to be at the airport for 4. Oh my God. He's learning what travelling's all about. It's not as glorified as they make it on TikTok and YouTube. If anybody wants to know what travelling's like, follow this ugly mug. I'll tell you the real side of it. I am absolutely wrecked, but it's worth it. It's worth it for a little trip, isn't it? But I'll be glad to get back home. I think, well, yes and no. Yes and no. Right, come on, let's get out of here. Let's see what's downstairs. Here we go, London rules. Step aside. These are to speed you up, not to... Well, actually, they're on a slope, Jack, so we should really be standing on them. It's not like the airport where they're flat. He don't care. He just wants to get out of here now. I think he's bored of that.
A little bit. It was alright.
It was alright. But you prefer the other one, though? The old one?
The other one was loads, man.
Yeah, so Jack preferred the other one. The other one, well, let me tell you. So the other one, the actual Egyptian Museum, which is right by our hotel, is older, more traditional, but chaotic as hell. Here, nice and clean, nice and modern, nice people. No one snarling at you. No police standing on the door with guns. No people offering you taxis and whatever. No pressure. So if you want peace and cleanliness and there, come here. But if you want real Egyptian and real down to earth, you know, proper museum, old style, then go to the Egyptian Museum in the centre of Cairo. That's probably the better one, I think, in my opinion. And there was more stuff there as well, for sure. So he's hungry, I'm peckish, and we're back here to the exit where we started. I'm going to take you in the gift shop, and I'm going to take you in the food hall, and then we're going to head off to the pyramids, and I'm definitely taking you there. Right, so they're serving food by the looks of it, even though it is Ramadan, and I do feel bad eating, but needs must. Oh, I don't know. Jack's reckoning not. Let's see what they sell. So it don't look like anybody's eating. We've got a bloody Starbucks there. Actual Starbucks. Oh, they sell croissants and stuff in there, Jack, in Starbucks. We've got another place here. I don't know what they're doing. God, you can't go anywhere without there being some kind of sell, is there? Mind you, they're not putting it like where you have to sort of walk through it. Laundry, that looks bloody expensive. That's like cakes and stuff. Just want somewhere. Grab like a burger or something, don't you, Jack?
Yeah.
If you saw the video on the Egyptian Museum, right outside, the minute you get outside, there's a bloody fish and chip shop. That's what you need. This is all gelatos. It's just, I don't know. A bit weird if you ask me. Right, we found somewhere, look, we found a little shop. Everything here, snack-wise, is dirt cheap. This cost 100 Egyptian pounds. That is absolutely nothing. And we got like 5 bags of crisps the other day. Them are the most expensive, bloody Oreos, because they're not Egyptian. But we got like 5 bags of snacks the other day for like 90p. There you go, we're gonna sit here, eat like kings. Tutankhamun kings. So there you go, that was the Grand Egyptian Museum, the GEM. He's eating my food. That's mine. You didn't even choose that. I'm going to knock him out in a minute. I'm telling you that now. I might have to go and get my own snacks. We're going to sit here and enjoy our snacks, or Jack's going to eat mine, and then we're off to the pyramids. So make sure to like, follow, and subscribe, because this is going to get interesting. As I said in other videos, I'm sorry if you've gone round with me, the museum, and thought, what a plonker. That's who I am. If you don't like it, bugger off to the Discovery Channel if you want the proper history and facts. I just say it as I see it, and that is it. But for those of you that did enjoy it, thanks for watching. Have you stopped eating my food now?
Well, I'm going to keep eating
All right.
in a minute.
I'm going to go and get myself another bag of crisps because he's eating mine. See you later.
Bye.